Yeah, that first one. Ooh, this is pretty deep. This is pretty. Oh, definitely. Oh, you know, the light's in the car. I need to go back and get it. You're absolutely right. This is another reason this area is like that. Oh, you're easily covered from rain and stuff until the water gets too much. Oh, to move, probably heavy. Silver's on the scene, July 26, 2025, Hendersonville, Tennessee. Back, boots on the ground, searching for Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Say his name, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. I'm out here, have a local friend helping. We are standing about 2.7 miles, 2.8 miles northeast of Sebastian's home. Beautiful day, sunny, a little cloudy now, cloudy down here in the creek bed of, 1 second here, I'm having camera problems. Hold on. So we're here at Drake's Creek, and camera's facing now northeast from Sebastian's home. And if you go just about 1/10 of a mile south, that's where the bone was found. I still believe was found, along with the pants and the blanket. So even though I've been back here multiple times with the car guys, this area just seems like it means something. So this time I'm going to go north of Sandy Valley Lane, and that Sandy Valley Lane right there. I'm going to go north, have another shovel, and we're going to see if we can find something up there. Stay tuned, more to come. All right, so we're out. Have a local with us, but to remain unidentified. I understand that, but they're here to help. Sebastian Rogers has been gone now. Watch, I don't even have the exact days. What is it? 514 days. I need to get that. See, we have something right when we go under this bridge. There's something staring at me right when we go under this bridge. Sebastian Rogers missing 516 days now. 17 months. Just 2.8 miles southwest it would be. We're northeast. His home in Hendersonville, Tennessee. See, places like this, I mean, that's perfect, absolutely perfect for a person. And see, the thing about this is too, when you get under something like this, first of all, with the rains and flooding, you know, it could end up falling on you, right, if you were asleep. Second of all, you could possibly get stuck in there, right? Which are some of the theories that maybe, I always like to say whether he was taken out, ever how he got out of that home. Especially if he's on his own or hiding from someone, he's looking for a place to crawl under. And see, what I love about having somebody with me, as I walk past stuff, they're looking behind me, checking things out that maybe I might have missed. So right here, as I go under this bridge, this is Sandy Valley Lane. Sandy Valley Lane. And I started here the time I found the bone. Here's your rock here too, it looks like. bone. Just back about 1/10 of a mile, as I just showed. And I've always thought, what if Sebastian made his way up north, further north, and worked his way back down. Okay. Trash bag that was just tossed off recently. Has nothing to do with nothing. Or has something to do with something. So I've never looked on this side. I mean, I've walked to where we are now, but look at all that area up there that he could have started at or ran to from here. We need to check it, but I don't remember seeing that bag there, so it's probably recent, but I need to check it. But it's deep here. How do I get on? Woo! I have an idea about it. Get the kayak.
Go down that spot.
I did. Yep. I've been down through there. The car guys were with me, and I went down. They were right here, and I went down and checked that out. Do you smell that?
No.
It smells like a dead animal. I didn't smell it the first time. I did not smell it the first time.
Oh,
Okay, hold on. Let me see how I'm going to get here. So here's the thing. You smell it? Could be that easily, yeah. Okay, I got to get to that trash can. Trash can, trash bag, whatever. And I'm thinking this will do it right here. Hold on. I think I got it. The boots aren't as tall up my leg as my last set, so I really don't want to get water in my shoes, my socks. So I'm gonna go up here and make my way over. Got socks.
really?
Yeah. Just your standard white tube socks. See that? Not socks, plural, but there is something funky on this sock. Like, see if I can toss it. That's number one. Number two, it's got a funky color, but who knows how long it's been sitting out here. Yeah, now it's all this. Look at this. Pieces of clothing. You see that? See, stuff like that makes me say, huh? Makes me wonder why. Yeah, it's been torn.
Look.
Yeah, it's got a stripe on it.
That looks like the bottom edge of a tractor.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as you see how I'm doing this is I gotta come up with a name for the local. As the local, I'll call it L. As the L says, very dangerous. It is. You can see it on camera. So if you ever decide to do this, just maybe stick to the sidewalks and the edges. I just have to look at everything I come across. Okay. Okay, this thing's double route. Okay, I think I see what it is. I think I see what it is. I'm not getting, okay. So what it is, local, it's a swimming pool. Can y'all see that? It's a swimming pool that someone's tossed. So I just rolled it over. It doesn't have the weight of anything like a body. It's a pool that somebody just, what? Local has something that's grabbed the attention. Give me just a second. I'm gonna try to get it back over there. Okay. So that was a swimming pool, one of those vinyl ones. And I don't know why people do it, but they didn't feel like taking it to the dump. They tossed it off the side of the road. Okay, I'm coming. Probably animal, bone? Okay. Okay. Ooh. I tell you what, you can tell it's been a minute since I've done this. Be careful when you're grabbing branches too, because they can go with you, like that one. Okay. All right, we cleared the trash bag. Let's see what local has. Oh, no, it's fine, because this is, it looks at first glance like it could be especially a smaller child, but it's deer. We'll probably be finding the others around, but good catch. I mean, to see that in all this white, absolutely good catch. And you're like, what? The first time I saw that was at Mary's Magical Playground, and freaked me out. I called Silver's 2 over. She was out in at the edge of the woods. There's a lot, here's the thing, there's a lot of discarded clothing. Okay. So I didn't know what this terrain was going to be like. I was hoping to be able to look at everything from the creek bed. But as you can see, there's a lot up here that you wouldn't be able to see from there. Once again, we have a property fence line right here that goes in line with the other one. So let's do this, because you got great eyes. I'm feeling good about your eyes. Let's focus on this one side. We'll come down looking on that other side, unless something grabs your eyes from this side. But just keep in the bed, because this is pretty steep up here. I'm gonna stay up here and walk with you. If you see something, I'll come down. If I see something, maybe need you to come up to verify. What? Yeah. Oh, what's that? See? Everybody here. Okay, so local's working low, L for low. I'm going high for high-ho silver. So we can cover this area, Sandy Valley North. We're only about from home plate to first base. You know, you typically do football. This will be about 30 yards, 90 feet in. And local down low found something very interesting. It is definitely bone. It is definitely with a shirt. We're not going to show it, and I'll tell you why we're not going to show it. We're going to send this information to Sumner County, okay? And then we're going to follow up with them. We're not going to disturb it. We're not going to tag it and bag it. We're not the investigators. We're out here locating stuff. So I think the best thing to do is leave it in law enforcement's hands where it needs to be. So like Detective Carter said to me, why is it not out there still? Well, we're going to leave it here. And what's suspicious with this bone doesn't appear to be deer to me, and it does appear to be, not appear to be, it's under a shirt that's ragged. What is that? That looks like an Amazon package that someone never opened. How does it get here? How does it get here? It's the second one I found looking for Sebastian. So I can only go so high as to show where we're at. I can only go so high because there's a property. Okay. No, it's fine. What do you think? Like that shirt? Take pictures and send me those locations. Okay. So right here, it's really steep. You can see the Amazon package. There's a property line there. Down where I found what I still believe is bone of some sort that we thought was skull, there is another ranch. I won't name names. And this is the property line of the second ranch. Okay. So I'm coming back down low with local because I don't really have anywhere to go up there. It's nothing but property line. But we have another area here underneath a big tree that would be absolutely perfect to take cover. Now, as you said, when we're out here looking for Sebastian, you know, there's so many places he could be. We don't know where he is, right? And you're going to hear, disclaimer, right? You're going to hear me say, in my opinion and the locals' opinion, there's so many different theories. But I'm operating under what can I do? Silver's on the scene. Worked Nashville this week, was in the area, stayed over. Silver's too not feeling great. She's back at the hotel. Locals here with me. We're out here, boots on the ground. New pair of boots. I'm liking them a lot. So we're working under the thoughts of maybe Sebastian did walk out on his own, and maybe he felt afraid of something or whatever, and he ran out. Or maybe he was running from somebody, or maybe he was brought here. There's so many different things, but the point is, this is only 2.8 miles from his home. By the time we get to where we're going, it'll probably be right at 3 miles from his home. And for at the time, 15-year-old boy, 115 pounds, 5'5", who knows? He's probably 5'7", 5'8" now. Hopefully he's 125 pounds. He's doing well. 145 pounds. But at the time, did he come this way for whatever reason? And that's why we're here. Okay, so when I talk about walking and getting your steps in, doesn't necessarily mean getting the creek bed like this. Not necessarily. Do what's best for your look, the worst thing that can happen to any of us is that we get hurt, fall, slip, overexerted, we get hurt or something out here looking for Sebastian, right? We don't want that. So play it safe, be careful. Have someone like I do behind me there. When she screamed out earlier, you know, I was thinking, you know, what could that have been? Maybe she saw somebody. So you just never know. But it's good to have someone to help you. I've done way too many searches on my own. I've fallen. Luckily, I'll say thank you, Sebastian, for keeping me strong during all these. Okay, so when you start looking at stuff like this, getting through that's going to be very difficult. So I'm going to walk, as I just told local, we're going to walk north. We're walking northeast from Sebastian's home. And we're going to study this one side. And if anything stands out to us, and in some cases, you're able to do both, right? We can go up there a little bit, though. There's a lot of property there. And we'll look at that on the way back. I'm not afraid of the water. I just don't want it in my boots. And we just started, so I don't want to have wet feet the entire journey. So everybody knows I watch Tara, and I've connected with Tara. And I believe Tara. I believe in what she hears. I believe in what she sees. We're going to check that red shirt. And if you had just heard her story to me of her readings, and this is me hearing them on her channel, not her talking to me before I ever talked to her. I'm in sales, and before that I've always dealt with people from the sales like side my whole career, and it's reading signals, knowing when someone's willing to, they're interested in something or they're not, knowing if someone's telling you the truth or not. And she's just matter of fact on what she's seen. And she's found 6 people. And then Tara, apologies if it's more than 6, but I know 6 people at least you found. And I believe strongly if she lived close to Hendersonville, she would be here looking for Sebastian, would have already possibly found him, if he is here. So her theory of her reading brings me to this location. But realize we've had 2 floods. One I saw myself in person back in like February, March. And one about the same time after Sebastian had been missing a few weeks or maybe a few months. March, April of last year, 2024. So those could wash away all types of evidence. Up to and including Sebastian. So it's a kitty cat. Hey kitty. Hey kitty kitty. So did we start too low? Did what I find we just found now, did what I find with possible skull, is all of that related somehow? And this journey is going to bring us closer to finding Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Say his name. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. There's a big area over here. I want to explore it, but I'm going to wait. We're going to get that side on the way back. I just saw a kitten or a cat. I'll talk about that a little later. If you've watched some of my videos, you know what I mean by cats. Sebastian loves cats. And I don't say loves cats because we hope he's still here with us. Hey, throughout today you're going to hear me pause for more than just I'm looking at something. It's a little out of breath. So I'll tell you what I'll tell local in a little bit. On one of the readings, actually I think more than one of the medium, psychic, sensitive readings was that Sebastian was being protected, or at least with kittens or cats. And if you ever go over to Warsham's, there's a lot of cats back there between their store and the creek. And I just saw a cat, so that's what that means. And then you have a place like this that is just perfect to hide under, to take cover. So let's take a look at it. Wow. I'm amazed at standing in this creek. Now this is the first time. No, it's not. I was in the creek with the car guy. To be continued on the people. Okay, so the local just pointed and said, do you see that? And I said, I see it now. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen. What is this? There is no doubt a person, maybe Bigfoot, but a person most likely built this. yesterday or 6 years ago. It's hard to tell, right? Some plastic bags, some... I used to sell carpet. I'm hardwood now, but I used to sell carpet, so there's carpet. So we're just gonna look through here and see what we find. I'm gonna look, then I'll let the local look, because I usually end up missing stuff. That's why I do the videos, so people can say, hey, you missed it. I'm not seeing anything though. I wonder what these little orange things were, and they're from they're part of a flower. It's like a bud or something.
It's possible during the flood, they just washed here, and carpet and this wire just got caught up.
Just like this.
Because it's that V, it dammed itself up.
Oh, that's true.
But
that's a good point. No,
nobody's gonna camp out on
I keep forgetting about. Yeah, and I just said earlier on the video before it cut off on me that I just we got to witness one back in what, February, March of this year. And I heard a lot of people that hasn't made their way out here because they're so far away talk about Drake's River. Well, I know what they're talking about now when I saw it the way I saw it back in February. And you're right, all of this will be under. And that's washing, flowing so the creek flows this way, everybody. We're going north, the creek flows south, which leads to the Cumberland River. So locals right there that could have just got washed up, and that was the perfect V for it to be stopped. So, yep, there you go. That's perfect. That's like probably 95%, 99% what that is. Because what'd you say, the barbed wire? Yeah, who's gonna put that up? Well, if they put themselves though, the thing is, we know a lot about, and Mob Crew's work is fantastic. Crime Time Buzz, Justin, Betty. Gosh, there's a lot of people. I don't want to keep, Sweetie Pilo, I keep naming people and I leave people out, but the Mr. E's, they're great. And these people put a lot of work in, and they get up with a lot of clues, and all those clues lead. But let's just say we saw them, allegedly, in my opinion. Tonight we see a cleaned up video, and that's them putting Sebastian in a car at 3 a.m., right? Where did they take him though, right? I mean, it would solve the fact that, yeah, he was removed from the house. But where did that car go? So if he's in that car, where did it go? And one of the tips that were sent to me, I spoke to someone over the phone that believes they saw something from a Ring camera. That's all I'll say about it. The first thing they said, this isn't going to help you find him though, because I saw him coming out of the house, but I don't know where he went. So that's what we're trying to do. Where did he go? Local, can you answer me this? Was the search radius 5 miles, or was it 2.5 miles? Okay, so we're in it now. So we're we're well into it at probably 2.9, right at 3 miles. Boy, it is easier searching. It's easier searching in the winter. Now there's some poop, and I don't know what kind of animal that's from. Let's hope it's deer. Got me a little trail here now. But as we were talking with the floods, so much evidence could be washed away. You know, go with the route. He did walk out of his home. He was mad for whatever reason. He runs over this way. He lays down to sleep and, you know, covered up, hidden from everybody. Unfortunate accident happens with him and he doesn't make it. And then the floods come and it washes him. And it just washes him. It's just a sad story. We need to find Sebastian Rogers. Say his name. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Share his flyer. Say his name. Keep his awareness alive. That's the least we can do. Is keep his awareness alive. Wow. Where are those dogs coming from? Oh yeah, there's a big spider. Oh, I thought I saw a spider on me. Hey, local, come up here. I want to show you something. We're gonna cut the camera for a minute. Can you come up here? You come on down and come up right here real easily. All right, we were just taking a look at. There's a ranch right here, private property. Two beautiful horses. I might show a photo of them. Took a nice little video on my phone. Very calm, beautiful actually, majestic. Now here's a little part where the creek branches off. But we're talking about how where I'm walking now, where we're walking now, that flood water easily come way up here. So are we looking at stuff that's been washed downstream, stuff that's always been here? Well, this is interesting how this branches off. I'm gonna take it. If you want to come, just behind me here, there's no water and we can see up there, so it'd be easier for you to walk. There's a big tree down up here, probably knocked over by the floods. You see how vast it is though? Like in this one spot, there's so much that could go on. And this one spot. I talk about that a lot in videos. Like, this is why I'm Silver's on the scene. I like to get out here and see, like, in his neighborhood, near his home. Say his name, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. See here how all this stuff is how long has all this stuff been up against this log? And I'm not even to the big tree there. But how long, right, is the question. Was it the last flood back a few months ago? Was it 14, 15 months ago. See a bucket up in the tree like that? Flooding. No question about it. Flooding. Silver's on the scene. Silver's on the scene. Look at this tree that has been knocked down, most likely from the last flood. Wow, it's big. Looks so much like bone, doesn't it? Okay, I'm gonna pause. I gotta figure out where we are. All right? So we were just talking more about the bone. We do believe, well, 100% it's a bone. The question becomes, is it an animal bone or human bone? Local just talked with somebody through Google. We're looking at photos. This bone has a very distinct pattern in it, a ridge, if you will, a low line that pretty much, I believe this is human. So this is going to be reported to Sumner County ASAP. So for now, we're keeping on going. So that it. Does that lead to a home? I thought by the map that leads to a home, but it looks like a road that you could, okay. So this was the destination here. Trying to see where this is be careful, these rocks are slippery. And so, yeah, just shuffle. Yeah. No hurry. Oh, this flashlight. Yeah.
Camera's rolling?
Yeah. I'll cut it out.
No. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna go up here and just see under this place. It's just 20 minutes to get this flashlight off my belt loop. Ah, briars. Thought I could see it from here, but not all the way in, so I'm gonna go up. perfect spots to put yourself for cover. You can see nothing there though. That's trippy. Okay, so we're standing at, I don't know the name of this road, but it's north of Sandy Valley. This was the goal to get to. And looking under this bridge, didn't think much of it until I discovered something. And you see these rock, easily there's white in a lot of spaces, and I've seen something with the flashlight from a distance that looks like could be bone. So I'm going to go up there, suss it out. Maybe. Ooh, that sun. Okay, I gotta get my flashlight. You know, I think I'm gonna take this route. If I slip on dirt, less of a fall, right? Then. Yeah. Yeah.
Get in the car and come down here and walk down to it.
Go from. Yeah, we could do that. Let's do that. Let's see. Yeah, it's
I'm not seeing a road on here.
Yeah, I'm thinking this.
I think it's private property.
Well, that's great.
Then it's that house, it's that house.
Well, I'll tell you what, if they shoot me when I get to the top, just call 911. Okay, this thing's not clipping. I'm just
I know what this is. I know what this is.
Okay.
They're building a new neighborhood over here.
Ah. Oh,
Look,
God.
This is gonna have, look up here on this pillar. This is gonna have lights on it.
Okay.
It's under development.
How long has that been here?
I think plans for it sometime last year. They've been great in the house for over past years.
Ah, I'm in nothing but briars. Ah.
That's to kind of hack
No,
at them.
Boy, that's nice. The goal is when you hit the briars, it's not to aggravate them anymore. So this bridge wouldn't be here when he disappeared, right? Most likely not. Ah. Oh yeah, I see a big wide open field. So this is going to be the new neighborhood. Big barn back there. And it's rocks. Pretty sure, but I'm double check. That wasn't that hard to come up though, other than the briars. Yeah, it's rock. Well, yeah. Okay. Rocks. Whew. Boy, it is warm in the sun. Oh, it's not?
I mean, it's not showing a road there.
Right.
The Google Maps doesn't know about that.
Oh, that looks like I went the wrong way. And I almost did. Whoa! Yeah, it looks like a fence that was for... Why didn't I bring that Gatorade? Did you bring a Gatorade or anything?
In the car.
Yeah, me too. I don't know why we didn't bring anything. Well, that right there definitely proved that. Because I told myself he went back to get the flashlight. I didn't tell myself then, but that should have triggered me. Okay. Flashlight struggles. Oh. Ayo, 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 ayo. Oh, scratches. Back to the scratches. I know where I got mine. Do you know where you got yours? All right, so interesting here, we've crossed over the new bridge, which was, I don't think that was where we were headed because it's not on the map because it's new, but right here you can see how with the waters flowing down, all of that was washed and caught on that. It's getting really deep. Oh, you're already in it, so. A lot of concrete over here too. And birds sound nice, don't they? Very peaceful. I love that. Is it? Wow. Because that is massive. Here's more of that concrete. Kind of that stuff. Oh wow. I want to talk about a hiding place. I want to talk about a hiding place.
I know this little spot right here is a big street just down from here. And it looks like there's been lots of leaves.
Oh goodness. Wow. Yeah, this would be a hiding place. No question about that, right? Yeah, that water does feel good in the shoes, actually. Yeah. Right? Yeah, I had a walking stick at one point, and I started realizing there's places that look suspicious that I could move the ground big some, and so that took me to the shovel, and I use it as both stabilization and digging. So beaver could do all this. That's big. Oh, turtle, you basking in the sun, don't you? We're in the creek bed and we notice some flowers and a little opening, so it brings us up to here. So this is a tent, no question about it. There's also footprints in this concrete, but concrete could be here 80 years. My gosh, he's a big one. Sorry, buddy, but I can't take the chance of you getting on me. Leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. Yeah, it was a tent at one time. I mean, it's still a tent, but it's a tarp. Maybe it was a tarp instead of a tent. All right, back out. This is a hut place. This is a place where I could camp out. The bamboo right there. Did you know that?
I noticed it earlier.
A worn out something. Oh yeah, this is a little, if you take where that house is, maybe some kids come up. All right, I say we head back. I mean, you can walk Drake's Creek forever. Yeah, you could. That's the thing. You just keep walking and it's like, you know, the way the waters flow, probably is smarter to walk down like we're going now, south, because no matter how high he may have been, if he ever was here, those floods would have washed him back And so we'll go back this way. What we'll do now is spend more time on this side. I know we did some checks already, but so we made it up to the road from our maps. There was another one we weren't aware of, the new subdivision. So we're just going to go back now south. From this point, we're probably, if I mapped it out, right at 3 miles. Sebastian's home, that would be northeast, adjacent to or parallel to both, I guess you could say. New Hope Road is running right along to my right, which will be to the west of me. It runs north and south back down to storage buildings and Worshams, of course. Then over to his house. You would take New Hope down south, turn on Long Valley, Long Hollow Pike right, which would be taking you west, and from that turn you'd be right at a mile. So we're about 2 miles up the road along New Hope. So not far from his home, but inside the search area. So I'm gonna cut camera, we'll be right back. All right, so we cleared out those 2 bridges and we saw a hawk. Tara, if you're watching this, you'll remember Tara is telling me about reading and getting a hawk's nest. I've never seen a hawk in this town until now. We followed it. It was sitting up in a tree, looked around that area. Now what we're doing, as I'd mentioned, we're on our way back and we're checking out. That's just a dumping ground. Concrete, glass, wood, anything, building materials, like you had said earlier. We had some doves following us. We weren't sure if they were following us or we were supposed to be following them. You can hear the water fairly deep. The boots are waterproof, but they're not. Yeah, I saw that, real shiny. Yep. This looks a lot like, as locals talking about back there, this looks a lot like right here, the area behind Worshams. There's a lot of concrete chopped up. There's a lot of materials. She was talking about polished granite. You can see that shiny. And if I hadn't said already, local doesn't want their identity revealed, and I understand they are local here. Me, you know me, I come in. If it wasn't around my neck, I'd show you now, but go to the start of the video, that's me. I'm here. I'm looking for Sebastian Rogers. Say his name. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Green right here, as I say it. His favorite color. Share your green hearts and share your flyers and say his name. Spread awareness. Something we all can do from anywhere. If you get a chance to get out, like I'm doing now, like locals doing now, and just walk. You don't have to walk through this heavy terrain. A lot of nothing to see there. She's looking. She's looking. She's very detail oriented. I love it. Reminds me of the car guys. They're very detail oriented. It's good to have a second set of eyes live here with you. It's good to have a person with you in general. Neither one of us thought about bringing our Gatorade. I offered a Gatorade to local and they said no because they had their own Gatorade, and neither one of us brought our Gatorade. And it is hot. Luckily we're covered by shade. See the sun every once in a while. It is hot, but I'm telling you, I can tell I'm getting a little dehydrated. So here, she'll get a kick out of this. There's a bone here you can see. Not sure what kind of animal that is, but definitely animal of some sort. I remember a red shirt coming up the other way. We'll take a look at that when we get back over there. Even a piece of brick, like a brick facade right there. It's amazing what people dump here. I think that comes as part of a chimney. But yeah, you don't have to do, hear the water? You don't have to do the water like we're doing. Just walk alongside the road. Go a mile out from his house. Hendersonville, Tennessee. See what you see. You just never know. If you'll go up on that bank, if you'll walk on the bank, you'll see the skull of an animal. Keep going like you're going. Yep. Probably see where that tree's coming out down this way, right? Like in the middle of the whole area. You won't miss it. It's very white. And I don't know if it's probably a deer. Do what? So it's you won't miss it. I'm thinking deer. Oh, it's on the rock. You keep walking just like you are, you'll almost step on it. Let's see her reaction to it. What do you think it is? That other one wasn't as white. When I say that other one, I'm talking about the bone we found. Sebastian Rogers, 516 days gone. Tomorrow will be a Sunday. Today is Saturday. Tomorrow will be Sunday. 517 days, the last day he's seen on video. Texas Roadhouse. And then Monday, 518 days. The date he was reported missing by his mother, Katie Proudfoot. Early morning hours of Monday, February 26th. Yeah? Good? 2024. So that's 17 months, ladies and gentlemen. 17 months. You know, 17 months is one of those you don't think much about, but you hear people talk about 18 months, right? Baby's 18 months old. Been doing this for 18 months. That's a year and a half. And that is our next big time that we're coming to, is a year and a half. 18 months, 1 year, 6 months. That's coming up about a month. It's just way too long. Way too long. But whether it was 3 a.m. brought out, whether it was 3 a.m. taken, allegedly parents or allegedly not parents, whomever may have taken him, whomever maybe came out on his own 3 a.m. Or maybe that was not even about Sebastian, but ever how he got out of that house, if he was in that house, or what happened before he was supposed to go to that house. As I said earlier, if we have video, if we had video of him getting in a vehicle on his own, forcefully, unalive, alive, once the vehicle went, where did it go? Of course, if you could see the people in the vehicle, then you talk to them. But I'm just saying, if you could see him getting in the vehicle or being put in the vehicle and know that's him, where did the vehicle go? A lot of possibilities, a lot of theories. We do what we can do, and what we're doing today is looking 2.8 miles, 3 miles from his home, northeast. And whatever we found earlier, local found earlier, I may be more inclined to say that's definitely, I'm more feeling that's a human bone than the other, I believe, is bone. I don't know if it's human, the quote-unquote skull. This one, not only do I believe it's bone, I believe it's human bone. Unless it's some animal that I've never seen the bones of, which are many. So we will see. In Drake Street, you know, shady. Not to worry about the sun when you're in the shade like this, right? See a few of the sun sticking out. I want to thank everybody too while I'm doing this for your support, for continuing to spread my videos around so we can bring awareness. Mob Crew, big shout out to him. The one thing he always says, and it makes me feel privileged when he says it, is he'd like to shake my hand one day, and I hope we get to do that, because I feel the same way. The work you've done, the countless hours you've put in, I know it's going to mean something in finding Sebastian. And when we do, brother, if you're hearing this or anybody's hearing it, let him know. Hopefully there'll be a day, maybe outside a courthouse, we get to finally meet and shake hands, because the work you're doing is great. I tune into all of them, see what more you've uncovered, to get more clues, to spark my thought process. There's something to that 3:06 and 51 minute screenshot. Those lights are on, that Apple Watch is being moving. Yeah, a lot going on there. Something happened to Sebastian, in my opinion, allegedly, between the hours of probably midnight and 3. 26th February 2024, 516 days ago. Almost walking too fast here. I forgot that this goes off here. Where does this go? Just branches off. So this water's running from somewhere to Drake Street. All right, so back camera. I've never had this camera be as hot. Maybe it's because of the heat. The other camera got hot a lot. But battery dying and camera hot. So we're directly behind a church right now. Actually, in between two churches. So you know this has been searched, right? Didn't expect that, but that's okay. Show me where you are, Sebastian. Come on. Sleeping bag. No question, it's a sleeping bag. Probably a lot of, I don't know if a lot, but could be some homeless. Well, here comes the sun. All right, you see up there, Long Hollow Pike, I guess also known as Shackle Island Road, New or Old Shackle Island, but that's the road that runs by Horsham's. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, maybe I don't need to be coming up this. I just didn't even think about that. So this has been checked in the early searches. Just looking to see if anything could have changed from then to now. I can pretty much stand up in here. I don't know what waterway this is. Considered Drake's Creek. Shit. ladies and gentlemen, now I'm looking for my phone. Went to take a photo. Now I don't have my phone. So let's see if I can find it. I think we're gonna have to go back here. And there it is. Check that out. Look at that. So I went over that log and it fell. Ah, there it is. Well, that was okay, so I have to go back over it again. Well, that was close, but I found it. So we're walking, so I'm facing now north. That's New Hope going north, Drake's Creek. We're coming along. I'm gonna count the steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 steps. This. 10 steps. This. I'll leave it there so you can read it. I'll read it. I thought of you with love today, but that is nothing new. I thought about you yesterday and days before that too. I think of you in silence. I often speak your name. All I have are memories and a picture, and your picture in a frame. Your memory is in my keepsake, and with which I'll never part. God has you in his keeping. I have you in my heart. And you got these also on the tree. Church, New Hope Road, north, south, west, east. We're about 2.8 miles from Sebastian's home. Now this may have nothing, absolutely nothing to do with Sebastian. I do not see a burial. I do not see, the only thing I see that would show like a grave would be this. It's just a bunch of brush. Local says she's seen these in parks and gardens, but not, look where we are. You see where we are. Drake? I don't know. We'll turn this into. I don't feel like I'm standing on a grave. Typically the grave is behind. It's right at this tree. We've looked around. We got some more of those flowers here, the purple flower. You see those? But there's obviously, there's no, if there ever was a grave, it's being hidden now. We're not seeing any kind of anything other than this brush, which could be rushed up with the water. Nothing stands out about this area, nothing except for this. Everybody's got loved ones in picture frames. These symbols don't mean much to me. I don't know if it has anything to do with Sebastian. Church, maybe somebody loved coming and sitting here and watching Drake's Creek, and that's what it's about. Nothing to do with him, but I had to share it. These are the things we see. Let me know what you think. I'll take a photo from, I'll do a little video from my phone so I can zoom. It's right on the other side. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna walk down just a minute because I think there was a red shirt here. I don't know how I would have missed it. Did you see this? Like a sweater? God, there's so much that belongs to people. And there's so many people for the first time. I didn't get them on video. It looked like 3 kids. 2 teenagers, a teenager and 2 like maybe under 10. Maybe they live in that house because they're not on the creek anymore. But, oh, here it is right here. I found the red shirt. I had a lot of people talk to me about a red shirt, not a black shirt. I say a lot, but a few people who did readings for me, some on their own, some I asked, keep telling me he was wearing a red shirt that night. And this isn't far at all from, that step, that bench, whatever you want to call that, headstone. I almost didn't think I was going to be able to tell you. Oh, God. What do you think? Okay, count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, let's call it 20, 30 steps from this. The shirt, okay, so ladies and gentlemen, let's just watch this right here. The shirt is down here. Will you take a picture of it and geolocate it, please? And then we'll have to geolocate this too. I forgot to do that. And right here's a little bitty. Do you think this is a cat skull? I bet it is.
It looks like a possum or a
skunk. Okay, so what I'm saying is, let me show you this. Red shirt, come down 30 steps to the headstone or the memorial stool. Go across probably another 50 steps, maybe 100. As I'm pointing that way, the bone. Did something happen here? Red shirt. Did someone pass here? Memorial. Bones get washed down the creek. Allegedly, my opinion, what do I know? I'm gonna mark this. Stay tuned, more to come. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 steps. This. 10 steps. This. I'll leave it there so you can read it. I'll read it. I thought of you with love today, but that is nothing new. I thought about you yesterday and days before that too. I think of you in silence. I often speak your name. All I have are memories and a picture, and your picture in a frame. Your memory is in my keepsake, with which I'll never part. God has you in His keeping. I have you in my heart. And you got these to do with Sebastian. I do not see a burial. I do not see, the only thing I see that would show like a grave would be this. It's just a bunch of brush. Local says she's seen these in parks and gardens, but not, look where we are. You see where we are. Drake Street. I don't know. We'll turn this into. I don't feel like I'm standing on a grave. Typically the grave is behind. It's right at this tree. We've looked around. Okay, I'm gonna count off steps. 1, 2, not 3, 4, 5, not 2 exact, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16, 17, 19, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Woo! 31, 32, 34. We're going at angles, you can see. 36, 40, 44, 45, 46, 47. So we got about 50 feet right here. 5, 56, 59, 60, 62, 63, 65, 66, 67, 69, 70, 71, 73, 75, 76, 8, 79, 80. 80 steps. Okay, so here's what we found. We have documentation of where it is. Appears to be a shirt with buttons, and it appears to be a bone. We think maybe a bone that would be in someone's arm, or again, maybe in an animal's arm. "80 feet this way, there is a red shirt." Stay tuned, more to come. Okay, so we made it back to the car. Took a hydration break, and I'm taking local who's never been to where I found the quote-unquote skull, quote-unquote bone. Detective Carter says, you know, it was plastic. In my opinion, I think still bone, maybe not human, but bone nevertheless. So New Hope Road, we're walking south. You see the water's running that way. Drake's Creek, and I want to show local where I found. Let's go ahead and go up, because we can look some more too. This is only, I know it's my third, it may be my fourth time here. It's definitely my third. I mean, I've been here at least 3. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Should be able to get up that. I fully believe that whatever this was, I did find, was washed up from the waters. The first time I was here, I didn't know the waters did that. Second time I was here, the waters were rushing, and they were up to about right here. Now if you see an eagle's nest or an eagle, oh, it was eagles. Are there eagles here? It might have been an eagle, she was saying, not a hawk. Okay. Oh, this almost scared me, but look. Guess who's been here? Silver's on the scene. That's where so there was this concrete piece right here. What Tara has seen is a log like this to where someone could get up under it for cover, right along the bank's edge, right? And even though it's not really on the, I mean, now it doesn't look much, but as you know, with the waters up, when it was high that time, the water came right to the edge. So then there was this suspicious concrete piece. Give Car Guy all the credit. He really put some muscle in to pull that thing up. That's what ended up breaking my shovel. This log was very suspicious to her. She was hearing things in my video from me being here that was really adding to it. Holy smokes. You see it? I just got chills. I'm telling you, I told him to bring a team out here. Is that up there from the waters getting high, or is that up there on display? Are those not pants? Okay, we're gonna go down there in just a minute. So don't get lost here. So, this is unbelievable how built up this is. I would have found it in December, last week of November, first week of December. So you can imagine, no brush, no green. It's amazing how this landscape changes. Oh my goodness. Okay, right here I think is where it was. Simply because of this one tree. Oh, it's just gonna be. I would have never found it had it looked like this. So yeah, right in here, the exact spot. They added new fence. They cut some trees down. It was my, wow, this is crazy, crazy. That look like bone, but it's not. So people on camera know it's down here. Look. Because, so, you okay?
No.
It's that one of those poplar things.
That is not a poplar. Okay.
But I'll tell you something that's trippy. I'll tell you how wild this water is. I found that thing right there, or something like it, electrical wire on the other side over there. So where the pants were nowhere where that is. So we're going to come back to that. Let's go down here, because you've got, we'll call it bone right here. I think that's a turtle shell. It's bone, but it's turtle shell. Well, you see this? See how the turtle looks on the back? And that looks very similar to what I found. Meaning bone, right? It's probably best to go in the water here. Good eye, very good eye. We don't speak about snakes out here. Okay, so this is all, but somewhere right in here, right? Yeah, because here's the pole. Yeah, so right in here, as a matter of fact, this would have been not underwater, and the stuff right here, the blanket, and the, this is where.
It was further toward worship.
No, right here.
I'm glad. Okay, I just thought you were further down.
No, I walked that. My goal that day was to walk, like I told you, get in the boat and go. Well, I walked. Even after finding all that stuff, I walked. I got about 3 tenths from, well, I got to Ward Lane, and I couldn't take it anymore. I say we go back over this way. And so, but again, look, you can pull in just beyond that pole. Somebody runs from you, you fall. And when you splat, are you still alive or not? Do you get left behind or not? All alleged, my opinion, did you get chased or not? Did you end here? Did you run further? And is this your shirt or pants here? So these are thermal underwear, and it's the pants. They do have a strap on them, okay? 2.7 miles from Sebastian's home, northeast. I've never seen these before. Wait, no, this is a jacket. Oh, this is a jacket. Think it has anything to do with it? I don't think so, because it came out of It's never been here. It came from that last flooding. So that water was, because look here, just talking about how the water was up there, look where we're standing. So all this was underwater. Freaks me out that the landscape changes that much. Let's go back through the water if you don't mind. I think it might be easier for us. Careful, careful. So we're walking back north now. Drake's Creek. In Drake's Creek, when you compare Long Hollow Church, Warsham's, the storage building, where we are now. I've been in Drake's Creek a lot. Mary's Magical Place, Drake's Creek. So I've always felt drawn to Drake's Creek, even before I started speaking with Tara. And so you take your own feelings you've had, and then she's saying, just go northeast X amount of miles, and it leads you right here. Makes you wonder. All right. I think that's going to be it for our searching. We've only searched about 4 hours. I don't know how much of that I got on video. We'll review it. I'll put it up later, probably tonight or tomorrow. Sebastian Rogers, 516 days gone. 2.7 miles southwest from here of his home, Stafford Court, Hendersonville, Tennessee. Say his name. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, where is Sebastian?
Silver's on the scene, silver's on the scene today. Silver's on the scene, silver's on the scene. We will not